Hi, everybody.
Hi, Ganja Soul family.
I feel like it's been so long, to be honest with you.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone's week has been beautiful and
Fantastic.
productive and amazing.
Mm.
Filled with lots of weed and love.
Hope everything went smooth, too. We've had some interesting couple of weeks going on, so it's going to be fun to tell some stories.
Yes.
Some stories. Should we start with stories? Or should we start with which states are legal? Because this is some pretty interesting information. I would have thought there would be more states.
Yeah, so there are actually currently 11 states that are legal. Cannabis is legal where you can purchase it if you're over the age of 21 with an ID. You can have a certain amount of plants growing in your home, and each state varies. Like California, it's 6 plants, 6 mature plants, 6 immature, so 12 altogether. But some states have like a limit, like 2, 4, whatever. But actually 11 states now. So, including California, that would be Alaska, which is dope. I heard that Alaska is one of the first states that's ever.
Well, because how do they even grow weed in Alaska? I don't know. That's just
like
my ignorance.
It's just
speaking.
lots of indoor.
But duh.
That's just all they smoke
That's
is
it.
indoor.
So where they? Congratulations, Alaska.
Alaska. It's pretty dope. Colorado, District of Columbia. The newest, I think, is Illinois. They just passed it. They're going to be illegal come the new year.
January, right?
Yeah. So that's what's up. Chicago, that's what's up.
Yay.
Did you
know?
know?
Fam.
Did you know Maine was legal?
Okay, see, no, that's
so weird.
That is different.
I feel like it sounds like a conservative state, so
that'd be one of the last
just
states
interesting
I'd
and everything. Yeah. So Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan.
What's even in there?
I know. Nevada.
Yes.
I really want to go to Vegas though. I haven't been to Vegas since the whole weed thing. So I heard in Vegas, you know how you can just drink in the streets. You can just smoke in the streets and just light up and they don't give a fuck. Like, I need to go there and do that.
That'd be nice, right? Just to walk around like we do now and smoke on the streets.
Drink in one hand, even though I don't drink.
Just so you can do it, yeah. Just because you can do it.
Spliff in the other hand.
We need to plan a trip.
So Vegas, that's Nevada. Oregon.
Obviously.
Most people know. Washington and Vermont. Isn't it so weird that weed is legal in Vermont?
I don't know. Like, what's even in Vermont? That's
so weird.
Forest.
How'd that even happen?
I feel like that'd be so beautiful to smoke out there.
I know, in the woods.
Like, it's just green.
With the trees and leaves and
foresty.
Weed is great anywhere.
It really is.
It just makes everything a little bit better.
It really does. I'm so thankful for weed this week. Even more than I have been.
Isn't it crazy that like some weeks like you'll be on some like really heavy smoking shit, like
yes,
be smoking heavy like every day, and like some weeks it's like, oh,
and eating edibles,
not that bad. Yeah, and
I don't know why I try to numb more weeks.
I think it's the stress.
Yeah, definitely.
Something had to have been going on in the cosmos this last few weeks because I was feeling crazy.
One of the planets.
Something.
One of the planets. One of the planets weren't. Wow, they weren't high. Never mind. I ruined that whole thing. Just forget it. We're gonna edit that. So, speaking of Colorado, Washington, and Oregon, they like to remind us all the time how things work out there with their weed.
Yeah, they just be shitting on California weed
all
the time.
So I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to talk about some cannabis industry etiquette, I guess you would say.
Yeah, like if you go to any of these states and you go to a dispensary, which a dispensary is a legal shop that sells marijuana products, flour, edibles, concentrates, vapes.
They're like little,
they're like little rescue shops.
Yeah, and I guess they have them, like like Starbucks. Someone was saying they're like Starbucks
Yeah,
out
like
here.
Colorado and Oregon be like, it's one on every corner. It's so hard to
Yeah.
find one out here. Like, damn, that's dope.
Right. So this
Shut
is a
the fuck
perfect,
up.
this is a perfect opportunity to talk about what you just shouldn't say. Some things just
What
don't
to
need
say
be
and what not to
said,
say when
right?
you visit a dispensary.
Like, or just tips, just some tips. We want to help you guys out because there's a lot of Mel and I help a lot of people out every day with cannabis products, and there's people who are seasoned, and then there's people who have no idea what's going on. So
yeah.
but
And it's totally okay to walk into a shop and
Yes.
not know what's going on, because honestly, people who work in a shop, the reason why we're there is to help you guys out and to educate you guys. And it's fun when someone comes in, they're like, I never smoked weed before. We're like, yay, we're going to pop your weed,
oh my
cherry.
gosh, wait, I love that. I love
Me too.
that
That's my
shit.
favorite.
I do, but you know what I don't like is those weed snobs, or they'll come in, or for example, I had someone come in one day. It was just a man, and he didn't say hi or anything, and I have like the same spiel with every person that I talk to, and it's like, hey, how are you? I ask them how they're doing, and then I go, what can I help you find today, or is there anything in particular you're looking for today? You know what he says? All he says is indica. The fuck am I supposed to do with that? Indica? Cool. Do you want to eat it? Do you want to smoke it? Do you want to vape it? Do you want to rub it on your skin? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? So it's okay to like ask for things specifically. Like at the end of the day, he wanted weed, but like, why couldn't you just say that?
Yeah. Don't be rude to the person that's helping you out.
Don't be rude, because I really want to help you out.
Yeah. And when you go into the dispensary, the person that's going to be helping you out is called a bud tender. BUDTENDER. Like bartender, but instead of tending a bar, we're tending the buds. And we're like a personal shopper when you come in. So like if our positions weren't necessary, then you know what I mean? Like we wouldn't be like, if you didn't need help to navigate through a shop, we wouldn't have this position. Like you can't come in and know everything.
We don't expect anybody to know
and
everything.
try to act like you know everything either. Like don't.
No one can possibly know everything.
How someone comes in and tries to act like they know. They're like,
yes.
oh man, I know a lot about weed, and then they're like, yeah, hell yeah, I smoke sativa before bed. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. I'm like, do you sleep?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, but no. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like, well, because you know what I mean. So some people think they know, and they don't know. So just kind of just be receptive also to the knowledge that's trying to be given to you, because there's always so much to learn, especially about cannabis.
And the last thing we want to do is turn you off.
Yeah, we got these.
That's the last thing we want to do.
People in the industry, we're kind of here for a reason. We kind of earned our spot. It's not the easiest industry to get into. So we know what the fuck we're talking about, okay? So don't discredit us.
Yeah, I used to work at illegal shops. I know, sorry, but I did. Girl, how to do what a girl how to do. And it was crazy. Like, hella sketchy. And I was still so professional the whole time. And that shit wasn't professional at all. You know what I mean? Like, I still try to hold it down and try to educate people. And some people just weren't receptive. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm not telling you because I'm trying to convince you something else. I'm literally telling you about.
And in most positions, we don't make commissions, or we're not trying to sell you on something. It's not like that. Like, we're literally trying to advise you, steer you in the best direction possible. You get what I'm saying? So just be open and receptive and not ignorant. Thank you very much.
And ask questions. I love it when you guys ask questions. That's why I'm there.
Yes. And you don't have to know exactly what you want, but have an idea of what you're coming in for. Like, don't come in and just be like, I have no idea. I've had those.
Well, maybe when
I've had those so many times where they're like, I have no idea. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to feel like? And they're like, I don't know. You have to have some type of something to help me help you kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, at least know, like, if you, like, okay, so if you want to come in for weed, like, know at least how much you want to get.
Right.
So maybe we should go over, like, some terminology for weed.
Yes.
Okay. So when you say weed in a dispensary, like, commonly legal shops are going to call it flower.
Flower, because it's a flower.
It's so cute. Some people be like, I'm like, are you interested in flower? They'd be like, no. And they'd be like, you have weed? And I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
I know. I'm like, oh.
How cute are you?
I love everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, but so flower, what is that? What else?
Flower is weed.
Flower is weed. We have my microphone fell asleep. Sorry, I got it high. It's because I was blowing in its face.
Hey.
So
or if you want like a joint, sometimes it's called a pre-roll.
mm-hmm.
If you want actual loose flour, it comes in a gram, which is like a nug, like a small amount, enough to roll like a joint, a few joint, like 2 joints maybe, depending on how big or small. But then like a couple bowls, or if you just want something small, a gram is a small amount. If you want to roll a couple joints, like a handful of joints,
An eighth. So we're measuring weed in an ounce. So
yes,
because usually that's what you get in a dispensary. It's like the max amount you can get is an ounce.
So a gram is 1 gram. An eighth is 3.5 grams.
An ounce is 28 grams.
Yeah. So we're basically splitting up an ounce. Yeah. So basically by an eighth of an ounce is 3.5 grams. And then you have a quarter, 7 grams.
Mm-hmm.
Half of an ounce, 14 grams. Full ounce, 28 grams.
28 delicious.
So, you know, when someone says a zip, that's an ounce. You know, that's another slang word.
These street kids.
Or like when someone's like, what's a dub nowadays? A gram?
I don't even know.
That's $20.
I don't even know.
How much is a gram on the streets nowadays?
Yeah, no, really.
Honestly,
tell me how much is a gram.
Don't be paying no more than $20 for a gram, though. $10 is like, okay, $20 is like, whoa, that better be the best gram I ever smoked. But you're getting beat over your head if you're paying more than $20 for a gram. If you're paying more than, I think the most I ever paid for an eighth was like $50. And that's being in New York. You know, they're like, oh, we got the Cali fire. And you're like, yes, let me get that.
Let me get a half ounce of that.
Right?
Yeah.
I would be paying like $180 for a half ounce in New York.
You know what? Prices aren't that different now.
Not that different. No. Don't pay more than $200 for a half. Ooh, that's even a lot.
I was gonna say, ouch.
But you know, sometimes there's some really fire stuff, and like legal shops, there's tax and everything. Yeah. So like, 180, 200 for the most fireest half you could find.
Fireest, I like that. Fireest half.
And then ounces, I would say ounces, a decent ounce. I mean, $100 for an ounce is a really good price. So I've seen, I wouldn't pay more than $400 for an ounce. I think that would be that would be the max I would say to spend. Any more than that is stupid, ridiculous. $350 is crazy to me. But you know, like these other states, I don't know what the taxes are like, and ounces aren't cheap. But like,
no, but they come in and they're like, "Oh, I pay fucking $20 for an ounce."
Yeah, no.
I'm like, great. What is it? Can you smoke it?
Is
or
it shake? Yeah. So I mean, use your discretion, but like, $400 for an ounce is up there.
That's up there. That's bougie.
But I've seen people come into a legal shop and spend that amount.
Don't do that, especially people from the East Coast. You guys come in there and drop money. Mm-hmm. Yo.
That's because on the East Coast, there's, I don't know, I think it's getting a little bit better now, but like back in the day, there wasn't really that much variety. It's just you smoking the same shit all the time.
I'm sorry for you guys on the East Coast.
Different. It's like, yes, let me get that. Especially if you love weed, you're like, yes, I'll pay that. I would pay that. I would fucking do crazy shit for weed, like drive everywhere for weed. Yeah.
I would.
Back to dispensary life. Don't be that guy too who knows that you only got enough money for a gram, but then you try to spell every single jar that's in the store, and then you just buy a gram at the end of it. That's highly annoying.
Just
Just tell us what you want.
Just common courtesy.
Just don't.
We're human beings.
Just don't be embarrassed also about how much you're coming in to get. We don't care if you're just getting a gram.
I really don't.
We don't care if you're just getting an eighth.
Yeah.
We don't care if you're getting an ounce. We don't give a flying fuck.
We don't care if your budget's $20.
Yeah.
We're gonna fit as much shit as we can.
So we're here to be like, okay, how much money you got? This is this is how I start off with people sometimes when I know they're trying to be weird about not wanting to tell me like
how much.
I'm like, all right, just tell me how much you got and I'll give you the best thing for that, because that's really why we're here. Like, I'm not trying to. You know what I mean? It's not that type of business. We're not trying to make a deal. We can't change prices. Like, girl, we can't make a bargain. We're just trying to get you in and out the door, literally, and see you fucking smile about the weed that you're about to smoke.
Thank you.
So, like, be straight up. Yo, I got $11. I got $11.35 exactly. What can I get with that and get the most high? I got you.
I got you.
Head this way.
Follow me back here.
So it's like that's really why we're here. So don't be embarrassed.
I love them though.
Just be a friend. We're
They're
cool.
So cute though. So
everyone who works at a shop is cool. Like, I don't think you can walk into a weed shop. Really?
You know what?
Maybe I've had good luck in the industry. Maybe I've had really good luck meeting cool people, but for the majority of my cannabis career, everyone I've met in the industry has been pretty chill.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, and I feel like it's that sort of environment where it's like,
no,
we're here to help.
Yeah, and there's no judgment. I love that I feel safe with the people that I work with, because I can go in there not high, wink, wink, and no one's judging me. You know what I mean?
The cannabis community itself is just dope. Like, even on Instagram,
there's so much love.
Social media, it's like literally so inclusive of everyone and like every path of life and just everyone's experience with it. And it's like literally no judgment. Like, you smoke an ounce a week? Go ahead. You know what I mean? Yes, it's not like, oh my God, you smoke an ounce a week? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, let me go smoke with you.
I know. Well, I'm not easily impressed either. Like, oh, I smoke runts. The fuck? But so did everybody else. So, yeah.
What do you think the funniest experience?
There's so many. We can start with Indica. So it's an ongoing joke now where this I had somebody come in and say right off the bat, I said hi. He goes, I need the strongest Indica. And I was like, word, bro. When you find it, let me know. Like,
oh my God.
And he was like, I just need an Indica that's gonna knock me out. And I was Indica. I know he was trying to say Indica, but at one, I try to be smooth, right? I try to be smooth, and I'm like, so one of the strongest Indicas here right now. I'll do that, and they'll be like, what? And he was like, what did you say? I was like, so it's an Indica that I have over here. An Indica? I'm
so
like,
cute.
Yeah. And he's like, I've been calling it Indica. I'm like, yes. But the crazy thing is, there's someone else out there saying the same shit. So you got it from somewhere. He got it from his friend.
That's a good one, Indica.
And now that's just an ongoing joke. We need the strongest Indica.
Mm-hmm. You know what I heard the other day?
Tell me.
Indicia.
Ooh.
Can I get an Indicia? I'm like, oh shit.
That was dripping in
finesse.
finesse.
You need an Indicia?
Oh my God. Fire. Did you direct that person to the Indicia of your choice?
I think that I didn't even have the stomach to say Indica. I was like, the Indicia.
All right, we've just changed the name to Indicia.
I was dead because in my 3 years of working in the industry, I never heard nobody say Indicia.
I've heard Indica.
Where did they get that from?
Indicia. Who said that to
you
them?
You can't make that up.
Did you read it? Did they read it somewhere? I want to know where they read it and where in their head. Were they high when they read it? Like, This is some good indicia.
Literally, when they said that, I was like, oh.
Oh, yes.
Like,
yes,
oh.
right over here.
The indicias are over here.
3
And
indicias right now.
Went after that, after they left, I went into the back and I just had to start laughing so bad.
Oh my God.
I was holding the laugh in for so long. Like,
Stativia is a good one.
So
and we're not making fun of anyone. I promise
it's
you.
Just
this
so
is just
cute.
It's I think it's a.
It's
I think it's so cute. I do. I'm like Stativias. I'm like, there's so many extra T's.
Stevia is the best one because sometimes there's stevia and then stativa, but then some people do it all together like stevia.
Yes. We have so many Stativias. So many Stativias. I love Stativia too.
You're out of Stativias again?
Damn it. These darn Stativias don't stay. You're not the only Stativia lover.
It's
why? Stativas.
So we'll teach you.
We'll teach you. We're there to teach you.
We won't laugh
guys.
at you. We'll laugh with you.
For sure. For sure. 99% of the time we end up just cracking up at the fact that they've been saying it like this.
Yeah. It's fun though.
I like when all heads come in though and they're like, pot. Ooh. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you were at Woodstock, I remember them
baby. 4-finger lids.
Like, wait, what?
When it was $5 for 4 fingers.
Mm-hmm. Let me get a dime bag. Let me get it like the lady who said dime bag.
Yeah,
like,
dime bag.
Dime bag.
Dime bag is a gram, a $10.
No, I know.
No, and I'm like, what is a dime bag? That's a $10
it's a $10
right?
gram,
cool.
but I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't have anything like that.
I know, and now they have this new brand called Dime Bag that's fucking everybody up.
So I was directing her to the dime bag, and there was so much frustration on both sides because I was trying to keep my cool, and I have a nervous laugh. So I know she knew. Like, I don't know if I wasn't making fun of her because I was like, this is the dime bag, and she's like, no. She's like, that's not what it is. I'm like, yes, it is. And she goes, no, a dime bag. And she goes, back in the day when I used to buy weed. And I was like, oh, you mean a dime bag? Okay.
Like an actual dime bag.
Like an actual dime bag. You wanted to pay $10.
Yeah. That's so cute.
Like, just say you have $10.
That's so cute.
It was so cute. But like for a minute, we were just like.
It's so frustrating. Like, what the fuck do you want?
It's right here in your face.
What about the bitch that came in one day and she's like, you have any other drugs?
Oh my God. Do you have an 8-ball?
So dispensaries do not sell other drugs.
At least not out. At least not the ones that I've worked at. Yeah.
They don't sell hard drugs. They don't sell coke. They don't sell fucking Molly. They don't sell X. They don't sell nothing like that. Mm-hmm. So don't get fucked up going to a dispensary acting for that shit.
She hit me up. I was like, wait, what, sis?
Yeah.
No. I know somebody. Just kidding.
But dispensaries are fun. If you ever get the chance to go to a state that does have legal marijuana, it's just cool to just go in because you don't have to. It's no obligation. You don't even have to buy anything. You can just go in and see. It's like an actual regular storefront. So it's not like a back alley in someone's house or in someone's basement or something. It's a legitimate storefront.
It's organized. They should be asking for info and all that stuff, making sure it's legit. So you gotta be 21 and older, right? And I believe that's in all states. You gotta be 21 and over to go to dispensary. Okay, cool.
I just can't wait till this shit is everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like it should be like this in every state. Like, I don't understand why.
But it's not.
So hopefully with, little things like our movement or like on a bigger scale, there's tons of people lobbying for cannabis all over. So hopefully it will come to that. Chicago's about to have illegal weed. New York's probably up next.
I hope so. That'd be so cool.
That'd be popping. So I don't know. Weed is the future. Weed is helping to heal so many people. And it's just beautiful that the world is becoming more receptive to it.
Thank you guys for being so
it's
receptive.
Cool.
Hey, so shout out to the people in Florida following us. They're following us and they're listening to us in Florida.
And guess where else? India is where like a lot of pot smoking originated too.
Ooh, shout out to India for keeping it real.
For real. So it's cool that we have like 5% or like 10% people in India. But you guys have been listening on Spotify too and everything.
Thank you. Thanks again. Keep telling your friends. And shout out to all my people in LA that hit me up this last week. Thank you so much. We're popping out there, by the way. So thanks.
And like with your cannabis, just make sure you're safe, make sure that
worry about what you put in your body. Worry about it.
Where you're getting it. Like there are tons of illegal shops. So if you live in a state where cannabis is legal, but there's not any tax being charged, it's probably an illegal shop.
Yeah. Just be conscious.
Like I was honestly going to an illegal shop by my house for a little while because the weed was so cheap.
This is a judgment-free zone.
Tell me why we're running late to go somewhere and we're like, we have to go get weed first. Running late as usual. I'm always running late.
And then you guys went to go get weed?
We roll up to the shop.
Uh-huh.
There's cops raiding it. Literally, if I was early on time, I would have been inside. And if you get raided, if you're inside a shop that's getting raided, you're not going to get locked up. I don't think, but you're gonna get held.
Get in trouble, right?
You do get held. They take your ID. They do something. Something happens. You just don't get let go. Like, okay, you can go now. No. I think they probably take the shit that you bought too.
Oh no!
Take your money. I think they take your money too.
It's not even worth it.
So it's just like if you live in a legal state, just go to legal shops. Don't get busted for being in an illegal shop where there's legal cannabis in your state. Just don't be weird.
Yeah. Or like I said, worry about what you put in your body, especially like what you're smoking. This is.
And a lot of those illegal shops don't have their cannabis tested. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I be buying off the street sometimes too. But it's from people I know who grow their own shit.
Yeah.
And like
it's a reliable source. If you know where your weed is coming from, and you know it's safe, then yeah, by all means.
Because honestly, a lot of people who sell weed on the street, like, don't get me wrong, I grew up buying weed on the street my whole life, but there's a lot of shit like mold on weed and shit that I don't even know how to identify that's on weed. And if you smoke moldy weed, like, your lungs get fucked up.
Yeah.
Your lungs really get fucked up. It won't get fucked up off of one hit, but after a certain amount of time smoking weed, that's not
fungus, yeah.
That's like not taken care of and not cured properly and not dried and just that can be bad on your lungs either way. So, just look at your weed too when you buy it. Just look at it. If it looks weird, it's probably got mold on it.
Ugh. I should upload some pictures. You guys, I'm gonna upload some pictures of mold.
Yeah.
So you guys can see what mold look like. What
looks like
on on weed. So
yeah, important stuff right there.
Yeah. Well.
So we have 2 more episodes left for this season.
Yeah, Mel and I are gonna take a little holiday break just because.
The holidays are coming up and we're going to be with our families and you guys are going to be with your families and we'll leave it off on a good note, but I can't believe it's been like...
This is episode 7, right?
Yeah.
Dang. Our baby's 7 episodes old.
So cute little baby.
It's a little baby.
And it's just growing and growing and growing. So
and thank you guys.
We love you guys.
We love you. Have a good night.
It's been real. Peace and love.
See you next week. Keep talking to us.
Be safe. Stay high.
Stay high.
Smoke weed every day.
Every day.
Bye.
Bye.